folks. I'm recording this. This is going to be a guide that I am developed for life in the post-caramel update stage. So this is how I think you should be looking at towards building your stats come the current meta. We'll see what gear they come out with in the future with new roads and all that. But excluding gear from crowns packs, which I will never do a build that requires you to get that. I might point out where it could improve, but any build that I develop will be based on what you can either craft or farm for. Alright? So here you can see the primary stat page. Actually it's 10% low on resist, but you'll see the reason for that. Got decent crit here, but the exact amount that what it is does not seem to really matter. I seem to always crit. What that does is by getting your block down to 0, I'm assuming that's probably somehow tied, but by having 0 block, I have 100% crit damage boost on my heals, at least to me. So that makes me fairly tanky. One thing I haven't been able to do is test this out in comparison to jade in terms of heal strength to self and to allies. So take that for whatever it is. So if you're looking to be a tanky player that can heal, yeah, jade spooky heal that will probably be what you want. But this build here is for those that want to heal powerfully and are not worried about having high resist or anything like that. Alright, so we're going to look through all the stats here. You can see what these at. Alright, so we'll look at the gear that we're using here. Alright, so the gear that we're using is going to be fairly simple. If you're still using the dragon, simply just have a helm. You could, if you have a helm, I don't have a helm with any outgoing. If you have one, you can do that. I can do this. Just basically, your helm is just whatever you want to have. You can use any helm you want. Really, this build is extremely powerful with this. You can really use anything as long as it doesn't have block. That's one thing you want to keep in mind. Don't use anything with block. Using the Ornate Light Brigade armor. Again, this gives you good resist and hip chance, health, all that, and it has no block. That's the reason why you use it over this. Like everything I've tested out, anything that gives you block, even if it gives you higher heal stats, you drop in how much you heal. At least here. It's hard to find something that's going to take time to do the literally dozens of fight it'll take to test the changes. So you see I'm using the Green Warden's Peaceful Boots at level 60. I don't even know what that would be at a higher level. But this is just what I have from years ago. So it's just kind of been pulling out. Again, the thing you want to look at is no block. It says 24% outgoing, no block. This guy only has 6%. So you could use this, but that will decrease. So you would go from 89. About 18 difference. Yeah. 18 difference. That would be down to 71. So it wouldn't be too bad. We can calculate here for. Yeah, actually do that, and that will give you more resist. 700 times 1.7 times 1.42 times. This took you 30. Yeah, you can actually do that. Actually, no. Actually, that's something I just thought of right now. Is I could probably still be able to use this. Let's try it. Just look at what it does to my stats. 115. So we can actually just in doing this guide, I was like, oh hey, you can do that. So I still think so. We still want to use this. Not worried about the crit anymore. Trying to jump between either one you should want. The Stellar would actually right now be better because the crit's not going to do anything for you. You could probably do it at higher damage. So it's got it looks like this. We're at 68%, got down to 38. Now we got it back up, getting some damage piece back up. That's good. So you can kind of see this is how well monitoring. The whole focus is just keeping that at 0. I'm gonna use this, in my opinion, or you could use. Else would worth using would have a block on it, so it turns stuff out apart. So this is what I would suggest using. But I can actually get rid of that 10% if I go this build. Let's test how much it does. Make sure we got an attack we can get out of the fight. You'll see why I'm saying to use this. Alright, so here we go into the spot, right? Alright, get rid of that. We're not even going to use that. Alright. So this, without the enchant, the way I had it set up when we logged in would be about a little over 2,800. No enchant. So really, it's really you can go however you want. You have several options. 550. It's actually not, it's not too bad. Alright, so let's go check it. Alright, so I'm gonna set up for another one, but I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna do got this head here, but we're not even gonna use the blades. The only thing we should have. Alright, so this is what's going to be with enchant. Probably need about 3,300. Off the top of my head, that's what I'll say. 3,200. So basically, just run. You could run it. You be running 3,200 every 2 rounds, assuming you had that 100%. See if we have the. Might have it deactivated. Yeah, looks like I have it deactivated. We'll do another run fight here and show you what it is. Global. I have it deactivated for the cavity fight. So we'll activate that. Drop this to 1, 2. Drop these down to 3. Yeah, so you're always fine tuning. At least you should be always fine tuning your build. We gotta find global. And they show you what you use that, because they get a 60% global. You seen we're at 32.4. Was it 32.44? I believe. That's what it was. So you see the numbers in your hand, and you'd be like, oh yeah, that's pretty powerful. Hiding from you. I want you to think, say you're at Renegade Druid fight. That's one of the most hardest fights to heal, right? You pop this up. Doing this without any blaze. This is the only thing that pop up. That, unless our pet does the aura. Are you ready? Watch the numbers. Now, we would theoretically be able to do this every other round. Enchanting, so you're limited in the number of having done before, 5,190. So every other round we're hitting 5,000. That's powerful. And he said, I showed you with just without it, it was 2,500. So basically, roughly 4,000 without the enchant. That's still an impressive amount. There's like a shot over here. So you see with those numbers, and that's where I recommend, so you can actually run this. This makes us tankier, which is good. Gives a little bit more damage boost, which is good. Only thing, so without using this, and now since we're powerful enough again to not need the blades. This would actually do, I think, I forget what the number is. I believe it's, we'll just go with 310. So we look at 310, right? We're going to times it by that 1.68 times 1.6. That's 833 every time that triggers, plus whatever people's incoming is. So it won't take advantage of the crit effect, but triggering would still be useful. I would still want to use the make cast Pigsy. That would be more preferable. And that'd be 550 times 1.68 times 1.6. That's 1,500 pretty much. So that would be very useful in that regards. So essentially what I'm missing on here right now. We would have to think about what we would want to use that for, put on there and replace that. Get rid of this. And should I use, we have one in here. We want the extra damage, so we can go ahead and run with this. Plus, you know, this way we still have some higher end gear. Let's have some in here. Of course, you want to use, if you have it, as piercing, mending. Really wish that make getting those type of jewels easier. Alright, so we'll put that on. And one thing I don't like is the Cosmic Crystal only has the one circle. It's kind of, you know, it's the thing that I hate, you know, they say they want us to upgrade here, and then they come out with changes that literally force you to regress. It's like, how's that making your life better? You might have an expert somewhere. Let's check. Might have to look on another wizard too. And just go down this way. But we'll save that in case we should probably have some on there. We'll see if we can craft one of these for my wife, my ice and balance. It looks like we'll have to need these on there too. Inventory space going to be. Must be on my spot. Must craft it out of my Alright, so we will have to craft it later. Get on my fire. But this is what I'm recommending for life. So this actually puts me my life very close to my ice in terms of stats. I think my ice is 75 and 35, I think. So this actually put them very close together. One thing my ice needs to do is lose about 17 block, I think. Well, 17 once she gets to 38, 138. She's, I think, the last character I need to take through Caramel. So I think you guys all see, you know, this is very powerful. Taking a full advantage. It's 99%. Looks like someone joined. Hello, user. So, as I was saying, this I think would be the best build that you can probably currently have at the moment. I really can't think of anything better. I don't know what you mean by that. Broken Dead SDM, looks like. But I'm basically recording videos. Videos talk about life changes for what's going on right now. So that's the last one. Yeah, we could live with 99. And doesn't surprise me because if you look at the numbers of players who play the game, it's nowhere near what it used to be. Like I've been anticipating the close of the game for a long time. At least a couple years now. It's just, just tremendous. Basically, the only thing that's keeping the game going, in my opinion, is their ability to keep players that are mules keep paying for the game. You look at the changes. This is probably the best build you're going to be able to get right now without crown gear or a healer, and you'll probably get crown gear that beats it. It's just ridiculous. Like they say, this whole thing was to balance out the game, to create a system where as they increase the levels, you're going to is going to force you to actually have to get new gear to maintain and in relationship to other players. That's not working for healers, because healers are going to have to run 0 block, and that's the problem with that. Like, I'm actually calling for them to get rid of this change, because it literally is pigeonholing healers into old gear. Like, literally with this change, we're having to take a step back in gear to adapt to the changes, to maintain our power, to ensure that we are relevant. One thing I'll tell you, in PvE now, you want to get rid of all block. A piece of gear can blow out what you have out of the water, but if it has block on it, you want to get rid of it, because that block, just a little bit of block, heavily nerfs how much healing you will take and receive. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording on this. This is pretty much done. And recording.